Greetings and salutations, dudes and dudettes. Welcome to the next chapter in our 40k and Fallout terrain mashup. In this episode, we're building the gate room, its walls, and primary electronics. If you like what we're doing, throw us a like and subscribe. Check out our channel for the rest of the vids in this series. Our gate room base currently has the assemblies for the door action, the Arduino, the speaker, MP3 player, and all other wiring necessary for the gate room itself. Additionally, the floor has been covered with screen for an industrial look, and the platform in front of the gate is made from some GW Sector Mortalis bits. This entire base will be inserted into the top of the mountain, which is being built separately. To ensure we can access everything for painting and to perform any maintenance on the electronics, all these pieces need to be take-apartable. The gate room is no exception. Therefore, all the walls are pinned into place with toothpicks. As we install the right wall, you can see the electronics already installed as well as the wall girders. All other details will be built and painted separately and then installed. The flashing lights on the wall will be plugged into a flasher circuit and then controlled by the Arduino. The front wall is set up so you can move your minis around the gate room. This will then be covered by some rock work to give the illusion of looking into the cutaway of a mountain. By itself, it is a pretty frail wall. To help with this, I installed a cross member at the top and lined the opening with coffee sticks. This really firmed up the construction. When you pin it to the surrounding walls, the frailty is gone. Lastly, I added a wire channel at the bottom that will hide future wiring. The left wall is very similar to the right wall and has some pre-wired electronics, I-beam girders, and vents. The white plates on the girders are cast rivet plates that I purposely built for this model. They hide the I-beam joints very nicely. As with the other walls, once it is in place, pins are used to hold it tight. More greebles, gubbins, and details will be added as sub-assemblies later on. These will include HVAC equipment, wiring and piping conduits, and computer consoles. The gate wall was the most detailed to build. The outside needed to be artistic enough to do the iconic symbol justice while still fitting into place within the walls. This was accomplished by having lock joints that fit snug into place before lashing the wall with pins to the other walls for support. With all the walls now installed, the structure is quite rigid and strong and can endure some manhandling while building working with the rest of the model. To support the lore behind the piece, there are no functioning electronics on the outside of the gate, as they deteriorated away thousands of years before. The inside, being hermetically sealed, only experienced about 100 years of decay before all the air and moisture dried up. Here we can see a quick overview of the gate room with all its walls installed. The ceiling contains a string of LED lights, more I-beam girders, and the framework of a gantry crane that will be detailed later. It all fits neatly into the frame created by the four walls. To get to the vault from the gate room, denizens will take an elevator down to the first level of the vault itself. This wee bit will have some lights and gubbins added later. With everything installed, we can power up the door and see how it looks with the lights on. The action of the door includes the moving of the dolly back and forth, as well as the door plunger pushing the door into place. From this angle, you can see how the door moves over the railings and floor areas smoothly. Just enough of the motors and gears now show to be interesting. Most of the internals will be hidden from view. Taking the roof off allows us to see into the gate room while the door is activating. You can see how the plunger retracts and the dolly moves out of the way for access to the door opening itself. There are still a ton of details to be added, including greebles, gubbins, odds and sods, and other minor electronics. These will include computer consoles and items that have decayed. The gate room is now construction complete and ready for painting and detailing.
The Emperor wishes you a lovely day.